folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. This away to get us going. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
3rd down, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevell, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Here comes the reverse. Breaks an open space. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handed off for a draw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Here we go. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The quarterback's got it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
It's an option look. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run the option. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run here. Let's it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's that defense shifting again. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Badgers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Badgers with first and 10 here. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Badgers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Badgers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Badgers.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you cannot.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. We knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. And I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. QB keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wisconsin, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. With the sticks.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
First and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. offense will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
Well, Chris... Example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try the left side with a toss. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Toss play to the outside. Crosses the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's an outbound, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. And And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it.
Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's how you finish a play.
Well, it's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And he keeps it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Wisconsin, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Wisconsin Badgers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
The Badgers moving quickly down the field here. first down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the offense will just take a knee. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Play of this drive are set up with their own 48. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.